Hey guys, Miss Soldani here. This video is for the 9th graders to explain what you guys are doing today. You guys are going to be starting out drafting your very first blog post. If you're reverse outlining, or if you are outlining then drafting, you are outlining your first blog post, which is due on Friday. Now, we're going to be using the T model. The T model actually is something that we'll be using throughout the school year, and when you get me in 10th grade, you'll be using it too, so get used to it. It stands for thesis, evidence, and analysis. So thesis is your main idea statement. That is the subject of your answer. When you use this to answer a question, you may restate the question as part of your thesis. Your evidence will be your details from the text, facts that you find in your research, or other details or evidence that come from your background knowledge that support your answer, your thesis. And then you have the analysis, which is the A, and that explains how your evidence connects back to your thesis. So it ties this in with here. For example, I was looking at the story, Dear Customer Who Spoke Up for His Little Brother. And that kind of stuck with me, and I wanted to talk about what the author felt about the older brother, her perspective, her viewpoint. And I decided that Kristen was impressed by the older brother's actions. And here's some of my evidence. The very first line, she says she wanted to high-five him. She expressed admiration when she's talking about some of the things that he did, like when he told his father, if you're going to whoop somebody, you're going to whoop me, or it's my money, it's a gift, I'm buying it for him. Also, when he stared down his father over something that was obviously wrong. Right. And then with the analysis, you explain how your evidence supports your thesis. So by standing up to his father, the brother showed support for his little brother over something that most people don't really support. His brother wanted to buy a video game that had a female main character, and he wanted to buy a pink or purple controller, which are not masculine choices, and in our society, people like that are typically shunned. And the brother's opinions, or the brother's positions, weren't exactly popular ones. So by defending that, and defending that against one's own father, was a very courageous action. And it's no wonder that this story, got really popular online. So that is the TEA model. So that's how that breaks down. So here's some instructions. So decide what you want to say about your topic. So I had you guys generate some ideas, and you may be coming up with other ideas, but to say definitively what you want to say about your topic. So if you're talking about money, maybe your thesis is that it's difficult for kids to get money at your age, or that it's difficult to manage money the more you get. You use research, the text that you're reading, or your own background knowledge. You usually want to use a combination of these two, or these three. And you find evidence that supports your thesis. So when it's difficult to get money as a teenager, I know when I was 14, I wanted to really apply for a job. However, there was maybe 1 or 2 places that would hire somebody at 14, and I didn't have a car to get to any of them. And my mom didn't have a car either to drive me there. So I had no money. And then, of course, you explain how it connects and defends your thesis. So you go back and you connect what your ideas have to say about your thesis. So why did you even include that detail? Right, so that's what you guys will be doing, and that's what I expect to see. So either you're doing an outline, or you're giving me a initial draft, and that will be in the basket, not the one on my desk, the one over there, where I'm pointing over to the shelves. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I also expect to see the work you guys did with these articles. Do not write on them, because I have 3 classes that need to use them. Also, do not destroy them. Right? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Be good.